Hi everyone, Josh and Joe from PH Tennis, and we're here today to review the Head Boom.
You got this?
No, not anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it started off as you got this, now, explosive playability.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you've still got it.
Okay.
The Boom is Head's power racket. It's only marginally more powerful than, say, a Speed, Radical, Gravity, but it is to fill their kind of power end of the spectrum. So they're expecting it to play kind of quite stiff and quite powerfully, similar to E-Zone, Pure Drive, etc. But we'll see.
And of course, it's endorsed by Coco Gauff and Lorenzo Musetti. Let's be very, very clear for those people that are watching there. They don't necessarily play with this racket.
Yeah, so people have been really hot on this.
They're not happy when
They
we say.
don't like when we say Coco Gauff uses this exact racket.
She may do.
Maybe.
She may not.
Probably not.
Don't be upset by it. So, first impressions. Really good looking racket. That sort of mint. I would call that a mint.
Yeah.
And there, and the black. Anything matte black is always going to be big in my book. So yeah, beautiful looking racket. The tech that's been added, as with all of the Head range now, is the auxetic. And the auxetic is a fantastic material.
You really love auxetic, don't you?
I do. It expands, it contracts on contact, so it gives loads and loads of flexibility through the string, stiffens up on contact, essentially trying to give you the best of both worlds in that flexibility and stiffness to create power and control. The Holy Grail.
Correct. Yeah, paint job, great. It's got kind of Tiffany vibes.
Oh, yeah.
So
Sure.
my wife loved it and got one. Purely on the Tiffany vibes.
Brilliant.
So yeah, a very nice looking racket and stands out. It's different. It's
It does, yeah.
Fresh job.
So we've strung one up with some Head Links Tour. We're going to get on court and we're going to give it a try and let you know what we think.
You got this. Head's newest racket in the range, and it is Head's answer to the Pure Drive, to the E-Zone. It's their power racket. Brand new racket. It's got the auxetic in it, like all the new Head range, and the auxetic just makes them feel great. They feel really, really nice.
Unlike the Pure Drive, you do get a lot more feel from this. You do get some flex and then that stiffening on contact, so you still get the power as it stiffens, but you got the flexibility created by the auxetic.
Really easy to use, really powerful. You could argue maybe a little bit too much power. Feels quite head heavy, which I personally don't like very much, but it's one of those rackets you just pick it up, you can play straight away. It's a really, really nice frame. Like all the Head frames at the moment, we think because of the auxetic, it plays really nicely. It's definitely more powerful compared to something like an Extreme or a Speed, but it doesn't lose out too much in terms of feel or spin creation.
Yeah, but we just played a whole set with this, and actually it's really easy to play with. That was the best thing I would say about it. Like, I play with the Head Speed, so used to the Head family. Yeah, I actually really like this for serving. Actually probably found it easier than my Speed.
If you like something like the Babolat Pure Drive, you like the E-Zone, it feels like a slightly nicer, slightly easier version of those two rackets. If you are comparing it to something like a Pure Drive or an E-Zone though, it's definitely not as powerful. It definitely feels like there's more flex in it than those rackets, and it's for that reason why, whilst a very, very nice racket, if you're categorizing it as a power racket and comparing it to the other power rackets, it probably doesn't quite stack up the same. You can't go wrong with a Head Boom, especially if you're a club level player.
So yeah, all around very easy to pick up and play with straight away. Recommend it.
Boom.
You got this.
You got this.
Boom! You got this.
Boom! You got this.
The camera's over.